Good morning. I took some quiet time today in my car. I brought a couple of journals that I want to share with you because starting November, I will have a challenge, an opportunity. I have 31 verses that talk about being thankful. Excuse me. And so that's one verse for every day in November. Isn't that awesome? Not only do we get to participate in little social media challenges that say, oh, say something you're thankful for, which is a good time to think about all of the everyday blessings that we have, but to take it one step further and go back to the source of why we are thankful, why we have those blessings, and the things that God is doing in our lives. So, first, I want to show you a normal journal. It's got different kinds of paper in it. I like gluing and drawing and putting stickers of what I've been doing in my journals. This is my maybe not daily journal, but my everyday, daily, what's happening in the life of Miss Elizabeth journal. This one was made for me. I found it earlier this year, back in 2004. It was a Christmas gift, and it was simply a bunch of plain white paper. Now, 20 years ago, I used it as an idea, a place to put different magazine pictures that I liked. Decoration ideas, outdoor ideas, holiday ideas, so on and so forth. So, half of it was still blank. I turned it upside down, redecorated the cover, and glued our thankful verses on the inside. I will have these for you ready for pickup in paper, translated in English and Chinese this weekend. So you can get a head start if you want to, or you can start looking for a type of journal that will work for you. I have this little post-it note of where I am in the list, so I don't have to look things up too much. And when I read the verse, I decorate, draw magazine pictures, write down different thoughts that you have about the verse. I'll explain more about the verse project later. So you could just start with plain blank paper tied together with yarn. You could get something fancy. The Staples by our church is having old journals, old planners for less than 50 cents. So this one I'm turning into another journal. The downside to something like this is, well, it's beautiful, but it has a bunch of outdated paper in it, which makes it perfect for collaging, gluing paper on, gluing scraps on, using some of the blank pages for verses. I'm starting this one is my Whatever is Lovely journal. I got that idea from Kim Pepper. She is a Christian artist, does a lot of really fun stuff. So if you want to join us in the challenge, I do have prizes for those of you that participate and grand prizes for those of you that can keep up with a verse a day. They're going to be fun. Nativity sets, advent calendars, stuff that you can use in the upcoming holiday seasons. All right? Start thinking about what kind of journal you are going to want to write down your thankful verses. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I bet you're going to learn something new in the process. All right, this could be each person in their family has their own journal where they write it down. You could have a family journal and you take turns writing it down as you talk about it over dinner. The possibilities are endless. Have a great day, a great week, and I will see you later. Bye.